So we'll see a lot of nervous energy in this fight. I mean, the big guys often, you know, I can admit it, we're built for comfort, not for speed. Probably not gonna, don't want to go into the late rounds. We want to end this early. So I expect that we'll see both these guys looking the same, similar tactics, get after it. So, and again, being pretty young as well, or young and inexperienced in terms of fights. So we'll probably see some nervous energy there. So I think whoever can harness their early energy will be, might have a bit of an advantage. So.
And avoiding those wild overhands, because if you're training for a technical fight and then you get in one of these, the rules don't really apply any longer.
Yeah, really, when you start getting these guys up over 200 pounds, I mean, everything is something that can put you to sleep. So
exactly.
No matter how sloppy or good it might be, the technique may or may not be.
Exactly.
Referee giving the final check over the gear, making sure everyone's all padded up and ready to go. Again, a couple beginner fighters, so they got their headgear on, shin pads again. No elbows. This is a modified Muay Thai rules match. 3 rounds of 2 minutes with 1 minute rest in between rounds.
Good clean fight. Listen to all my commands at all times. When you touch gloves, do so now.
It doesn't look here like he has a 5-inch height advantage.
It doesn't, does it? 6'4" and 5'10". Is that what you're saying?
5'11" on my sheet.
Yeah, 5'11".
But even still, they're looking pretty the same.
Maybe it's our angle. We'll have to check. I mean, yeah, they don't, not that much of a height difference, that's for sure.
And there we go with the flurry.
Lots of action. Kevin throwing some big, heavy leather, a little bit sloppy. Ooh, looking for the knee there.
Oh, stepping in after that kick.
Tyson coming forward, lots of little tap, tap, tap kind of punches, but definitely not afraid to come forward. Ooh, big punches, big leather getting traded here.
He would turn over his punch a little bit more. He might have a bit of a better chance.
Yeah, there's not too much jam on those ones.
No. But they could disguise something a little more menacing coming down the pipe.
This guy's calming down a little bit here. Lots of action early on. Not a lot of kicks coming from Tyson. Lots of punches.
Move around, Tyson.
Yeah, a lot more punches.
Both guys not kicking much. I mean, I always found it like some big, heavy leg kicks to soften a guy up and bring those hands down a bit.
Well, Kevin started the round with some. There we go, with some kicks and a nice cross to follow.
Not a big, didn't turn over too much on that kick, but again, that comes with time and experience.
No, in the beginning they think they want to get it off quick, but you learn later on that you want to push it through.
Guys breathing pretty heavy here. We're into the final 30 seconds of this first round. Nice to see them calming down. Tyson's got some good movement. He's really moving around the ring, not just standing in front of his opponent, Kevin.
It'd be nice to see them
big left
stagger. It'd be nice to see a knee come in. And down he
Tyson's
goes.
gone down. We saw a big left. I think it was a left there that tagged him. We're into the final few seconds of this round, so we'll see. He may get a little saved by the bell here. It depends how he does. He's going to pick up a standing 8 count for sure. Tyson looks game. He wants to keep going. The referee's checking him out.
Move around, Tyson.
End of the round. Tyson's going to get himself a little extra break. Kevin McCarthy scoring the knockdown there. Right near the end of the round. Good first round, I think, for these guys. Never been in the ring before, these guys. They're raw rookies, as green as they get.
Once they started settling down, it was actually starting to look pretty good. Again, being Muay Thai, it would be nice to see some variation in the technique. But, again, it's their first fight. I think anyone that can move to some variations in the technique, mix up the ranges a bit instead of being at each other's end.
They both kind of stood in the range. Hey, you and me, we're going to trade bombs here until something happens. So you have a look here at the replay. Kevin throwing a nice low kick.
That was a good low kick. Low kick, the cross kick. I'd like to see more of that, perhaps with a hook after that. I think it'd be really successful for him.
Yeah, Kevin's a pretty muscled up guy, so I think most of the stuff he's been throwing punch-wise has been pretty nasty, intense. Tyson's really got a lot of action. He's throwing lots, but not a lot of jam on those punches. Little short hooks there, or crosses from Kevin.
Tyson just keeps coming forward.
Down he goes.
And that's part of the problem when you just keep coming forward. Kevin is actually doing an okay job of stepping back and still firing. So when you punch, that's when you're open. So Tyson, when he's just walking forward, we are kind of a bit of a Frankenstein. That's the term we sometimes give it.
Yeah, he's walking right into the action, right?
So you're just going to walk into it.
Some of those were pretty short punches too, but I mean, like I said, these big guys, you just put that on the button on the end of the chin or into the nose, and down you go. So Tyson's getting a little bit of an extra break here, getting his bloody nose wiped down. I figure, I mean, that's 2 knockdowns. He goes down one more time. That'll be the end of this. Got a referee just checking in with some of the other officials. Again, just as the fighters are learning, so is one of our officials here. He's got some experience under his belt. But again, you don't see too many of the big guys here. Ryan Morassi just conferring with, looks like he's got the fight doctor up. I'm not sure if he's going to bring him to the ring to have a look at him or not. Either way, Tyson's getting a good long break. Yep, looks like our doctor's going to come to the ring, give him a quick look. I'm not sure. I couldn't see from this angle if he's got a significant cut or laceration, perhaps.
You know, fighter safety is paramount. So if they're, for the sake of a little more time, it doesn't hurt to get the doctor in there.
Absolutely. We'll have a look at the replay here. We'll see if we get to see where it put him down. A little short hook there. Oh, and a little uppercut on the way. Nothing, no big throws, but I think they just landed. Again, some of the after effects from the one at the end of the round, too, perhaps.
But that was actually a perfect example of punching straight versus those looping punches.
Yep.
Quickest from A to B is those straight punches, and that's what was happening. That's the only reason he was beating him to it.
Oh, apparently Kevin didn't have his mouth guard in, or he lost it at some point in the round. Anyway, he's got it back in now. We're going to get back after it here.
Side leg kick. Oh, nice cross.
Oh, Tyson senses a little bit of urgency here, coming out with some big bombs, figures he's got to turn the tide. Nice kick to punch combination there.
And there he is again.
Yeah, Tyson's going in, putting his arms out, but not grabbing or pulling. He's staying right in the range while Kevin keeps punching.
And a lot of them are looping. And Kevin's doing a good job of punching straight. Not a lot, but like you said, there's that weight. Oh, first knee of the fight thrown.
There we go. Tyson's really got to cover up here. Who's getting hammered? That will be the end of that. Third knockdown.
That guy just a brute, eh?
Fight's going to carry on. Short kick. Tyson comes in every time after he gets down. Comes in nice and firm. Kevin teeing off with his punches here. Uppercuts.
Yeah.
All over. Saw one there kind of hockey style. Put his hand on the back of his head and fed him a little as well.
I'm surprised they let it keep going.
Yeah, I am as well. To be honest, I think that it probably should be done, in my opinion. But I mean, Tyson's got a heart. There's no doubt about that. But in fighter safety, it's always good to live to fight another day, in my opinion. So,
especially at this weight, it's surprising the damage these guys are taking. It's unless you get in there and feel it.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it and they're kind of throwing short punches, but these guys are 220 pounds. A couple of big guys.
And that's cut weight too. That's what they weighed in at. So
that's right, exactly.
Tyson attempted a couple knees, but at this point I think he's fairly fatigued. I don't see much real stink going on any of those knees. Sort of a little too little too late.
Not quite sure what's going on. We got Drew in the ring here. I think that was only the second round, correct? Is that the third round? Second round. It was only the second round. So we got our announcer in the ring. I'm not sure if this fight is done or not. think Drew got a little excited. He lost count of how many rounds. We don't have a ring girl here working tonight showing which round we're in. So I thought maybe the referee had waved it off, and I didn't notice. We're going to get the third and final round underway. Tyson definitely has a sense of urgency. He knows he's behind a lot on this scorecard. So.
Ideally, it'd be nice to see Tyson throw some longer kicks and kick the hands.
Yeah, move those hands out of the way.
More like that. There we go.
Stay back, Tyson. Stay back. Stay back, Tyson. Yes. That's it.
Tyson's landing some shots now.
Yeah, definitely. Finding his range a little bit, trying to stay out a little bit. You can hear his corner telling him to stay back a bit.
Get off the rope. Circle out. That's it.
Nice circle off the ropes. Ooh, nice shot to the chin there.
Yeah.
Kevin's throwing some big, his punches get a little loopy now. Not much kicks coming out of Kevin. Both guys are running out of gas big time.
Oh, nice knee.
Get off the ropes.
Minute to go here in our third and final round. This super heavyweight bout.
He's tired.
Oh, Kevin's looking really tired. Had his hands down for a minute there, catching some wind. Tyson's pressing forward. He senses that he's got to finish this round here to win this one. Finish Kevin off.
And this is where changing to some sort of other technique besides punching will really help them.
Yeah, there's a lot of the same thing going on here.
Yeah. Crowd rallies behind them. Nice to see a knee. We're going to see a knee. There we go.
There we go. Set up a nice knee. Guys in the clinch. Not much in the clinch. I always like to use the clinch as a rest, kind of a bear hug. Last 20 seconds of the round here. Tyson's got him in the corner. Unless he puts Kevin down, this is going to be it's going to be coming up blue. But both fighters are exhausted into our final 10 seconds.
Uppercut. There's some more hockey style.
Yeah, hand on the back of the head. Kevin is done. Hands are down. Tyson, lots of heart. Kept getting up from the knockdowns, coming forward here in the third round. May have taken that third round, unfortunately, too far behind in the first two rounds. So, pretty exciting fight for the couple big guys getting in the ring for the first time. This bout brought to you by Global Steel, Team Smanich Muay Thai, The Clinch Fight Shop, Nduga Martial Arts, Advanced Metal, and United Communities. Good fight here between Kevin McCarthy of Toronto and Tyson Hirsher out of Cranbrook, BC. Waiting for the official's decision. How'd you see that? Well, I guess how'd you see that one? Obviously, it's going to Kevin for a couple of knockdowns.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the knockdowns, it would have been much closer.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know, especially when they're new like that, anything to differentiate yourself and show some sort of application of other techniques and understanding of the techniques will really set you apart in the eyes of the judges. But unfortunately, the knockdowns just sort of sealed the deal no matter what he did.
Yeah, I mean, knockdown automatically turns that into a 10-8 round. There's a couple knockdowns. Like that one there didn't look like a very significant on a replay. It looked like a significant shot, but I mean, I'm not in there, so.
Sometimes when you get tired, though, it's
half exhaustion.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. So, well, that was a good shot there. There's the hockey style, hand on the back of the head, feed him some uppercuts, pull the jersey over.
And there was a good attempt at a knee right there. I think if these guys go back to the drawing board a bit and work on that clinch, particularly Tyson can come back. I think he has a real chance at some clinching to do some damage in his next couple fights.
Yeah, a good tall guy, right? You got to learn how to use that range, especially for a big guy you step in. You don't see a lot of knees with the bigger guys,
no.
It seems.
Especially when you can't hit to the head, too, in those amateurs. A lot of people just tend to just shy away from it in the beginning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a rousing round of applause for our heavyweights and the big hits tonight.
Both fighters have been in a battle. They got some wounds to show for this one.
Solid ring debut from both combatants. Again, the trophies and the bout brought to you by Print Calgary, Team Smanich Muay Thai, Stenia Health and High Performance, RJ Fight Gear, The Shooting Edge, and PS Graphics. And we have a winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin McCarthy picking up his first win by unanimous decision. No shame in Tyson Hirsher. Lots of heart getting back up, coming back in.